What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Screening Room Podcast brought to you by wearecritics.com. Of course, I'm your host, Klep Napier, and I'm here with not the team, but an extended family member from the Fan Men podcast. My brother, I had to bring him out. DJ Gover's in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Oh, man. Everybody's life is lifing, apparently. Everybody's doing their thing. Geli, congratulations. From the bottom of our hearts here, Al Mega, we gotta give love to the baby girl
Geli in the building,
who just gave birth to a new daughter by the name of Soleil, and we want to give you all our love and say congratulations from everybody here. You know what it is. It's all love, little sis. Little sis, we love you. Shout out to my man Migz. He couldn't be here today. He's out there, life is life and doing his thing. Nothing bad, but he's just out there. Life is life. And so we got to give a shout out to Migz. We'll see him next time on the show.
Mr. Migz.
But right now, what you got is me, my man DJ, and Mr. Wade Bob, Mr. Al Mega in the background. How you feeling today, man?
We're doing our thing, baby. It was a happy Sunday, a wonderful weekend of music creation and just... getting ready for the Thanksgiving holiday. Looking forward to it.
I know, right? Though the year's flying by. It's already Thanksgiving, man.
I still haven't recovered from Rhode Island Comic Con yet. I think Thanksgiving's coming already.
We talked about Rhode Island last week, and like that portion of the show alone was like what 40% of the whole episode, just recapping what happened.
And my man was doing his thing too at the show.
Oh yeah. DJ, you had the opportunity. Let's talk about it. You had you did a lot of pickups like last minute.
I think I had more panels than anybody.
Yeah. And what we're saying is like there were panels to be moderated, and some people couldn't make it, and DJ was like front and center, stepped up. He did the ones that he had plus some. Yeah. You picked up what, 2?
Picked up 2, yeah.
You picked up 1 for me. Well, two for me. Or 1 for me. One for me, and then another one
for Ben.
Yeah, for Ben. Yeah. So man, he's
always
dependable guy. That's why
it's the blessing of knowing just a little bit about everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to get in trouble.
Yeah, he's a dependable guy. That's why we run the DJ because
I try.
But you had a good time there though.
Oh yeah.
Did you get a chance to check out the Muppet thing?
For it's about 30 seconds. It was a crazy weekend. So
yeah, man.
I didn't even get to go toy shop until like the last hour of the show.
Al did some toy shopping too.
Yeah. I was watching him trying to
get my Megatron.
Trying to haggle. Yeah, I found the one thing I wanted, but I didn't get to go out until the last hour.
He saw me haggle for an OG Megatron US edition, and homie just did not. This is the last day of the show. It's Al Mega. Come on,
you want to pack it up?
Yeah, no, I didn't do any shopping. I don't primarily shop at Rhode Island.
I didn't do any photo ops. I didn't do any autograph. I didn't have time for any of that stuff.
And that's your bag, man. That's like your thing.
But next year.
See, we have to set aside a whole day just for that. Or like at least a whole block.
That's the initial plan, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or we might have to put it in the contract.
Yeah.
Give us a goddamn fan day, at least a couple of hours.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you here though, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, no, we got a fun little show today. First things we got to do, because I know this is the second time here with us.
Second time on this show.
Yeah, on this show. So first thing we like to do is we talk about the box office, things that's going on at the box office. A lot of movies dropping. It's the season. 'Tis the season. It's like one of the busiest seasons of the year when it comes to the movies. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about the box office tally. Al, if you want to throw it up for me, please. We're gonna start from 5 to 1. We do the top 5.
Yeah.
Usually Geli does this, but she's not here, so I'm gonna do my best to fill those shoes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting with number 5. We got a new film that just came out. It's the Brendan Fraser film. Getting a little bit of hype because people just love Brendan.
It's Brendan, yeah. It's the Brendan Fraser effect.
He's buzzing now. He might be doing another Mummy. That's out there in the interwebs. People talking about that. But I mean, he came in with a humble 3.3 million over the weekend. New at the box office this weekend. What does that say to you about this film?
It just says that it came up against the thing that won the weekend, and it's not that kind of movie. That's one of those movies that might do pretty good on a Friday after Thanksgiving. That's like
or Christmas.
Yeah, it's like your aunt and uncle are going to see a movie, no kids kind of thing. If you have kids in the house, you're only going to see probably one thing this weekend. So, do
you think that it'll put a smudge on the fact, like people don't think that he's got the draw like he used to?
Not that kind of movie. Not that kind of movie. And the other thing too is like stuff. We'll talk about some of the other things on the list, but like even some of the bigger movies now, it's like if you're like, oh, I want to see that, but if you don't have to see it,
yeah,
it's probably going to be on Prime or something in 3 weeks. So no need to run out.
Mm-hmm.
They'll sell it off somewhere else. So the time in theaters now is so low that sometimes stuff like that gets eaten up, but it will still do fine. It will do fine wherever it goes in the streaming world. I don't know if it's gonna be award worthy, but he'll probably get a look because he's Brendan Fraser. He's come off the whale stuff and all that. So it's not a like a stain on him at all. It's just the type of movie it was in the day and age we're in.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I kind of agree. I think that the show, I mean the film itself, they didn't really push it. I don't think they meant it to be that. I think they meant it to kind of stay in his pocket as like an indie kind of vibe.
I saw like
film.
one trailer for it without even a release date, so I had no idea this thing was even out.
I saw it, and I think I saw it as like one of those movie things. Like it wasn't even like a real commercial. It might have been like an email that came across.
Yeah, no,
I've never heard of it until
no.
Hell, there was something that's on your list, but I went to the movies this weekend, and there was something I didn't even know they even made, let alone came out in theaters.
Which one?
I had no idea they made a Sisu 2.
Yeah. Which is what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
No, it's fine. It didn't make the top 5, but it did make the list.
I'm going Tuesday night.
Yeah,
Sisu 1 was dope.
Amazing.
So let's get to number 4,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of surprised it's still in the top 5.
Massive bomb.
No, not the.
It's still in the top 5.
I'm surprised it's still in the top 5.
Okay, week 2?
Yeah, week 2, still in the top 5. Running Man with 5.8, which currently now is at 27 million. And I don't think that it's a terrible movie. I'm just like, because it didn't have such a strong opening, I'm kind of shocked that it's still in the top 5.
Left it as for nothing else and just to try to grab any counter programming dollars from the one weekend, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to make every penny you can for what they spent on this thing.
It might actually stay in the 5 for a while if they keep it in theaters. Yeah. If they keep it in theaters throughout the holiday season, it might actually grow a little bit of legs, because I think this is once Fire and Ash drops, forget about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking how much of this stuff here is gonna, because some of the things that are still making some money. You're not going to take their screens away for Zootopia on Thursday. So
I don't know. I've heard great things.
No, I'm saying, but you're not taking away like Wicked screens or the stuff that's making money. You're not taking their screens away to put Zootopia.
Hear me out, because we're going to get to that.
Okay, yeah.
Hear me out. We'll get to that. What's number 3 now? We got number 3 is Predator Badlands, which is another one I am extremely surprised that it's still in the top 5, considering now it's third weekend, and it's still in the top 5, and it pulled in what is it, 6.2, bringing it almost to 100 million. It's at 76 million total,
and doing very well overseas from what I read.
Very well overseas.
Yeah, that's one too. Like, I'm not the biggest Alien Predator guy, but from everything you hear, it's like just go see it in the theater. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Which is on the big
film that
big
I haven't even
screen.
got a chance to see yet.
I thought, oh no, you didn't.
I didn't. Yeah. Listen, I missed a couple of movies. I didn't see Tron. I didn't see this one, but we'll get to it.
Yeah,
I did, however, get to see Wicked, and we're going to talk about Wicked in a second. But number 2, which you just saw, and I didn't get a chance to see because I wanted to see it. I didn't get a chance to see it. Was Now You See Me 3, which is Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which raked in 9.1. Is that justifiable?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
That's good.
That's good.
I love. We'll get to when we talk about food and stuff.
We can talk about it now.
No, I mean, I think these movies. I mean, are they a little absurd? Yeah, but I love the whole series.
So you think? I mean, it's a little weak. Let's be real. It's a weak opening. But you think that it should have got more? Do you think it should have got more, or do you think
I think it's right in the wheelhouse? I mean, I think like worldwide, it's already made its money back. So I think it's in the black art. In the black, right?
Okay.
I think because it's just. I mean, it's the weekend the week you had, whether you're into it or not, you knew it was gonna win. It was gonna pull a ton of eyes away.
Yep.
And again, it's just one of those movies that's out there, just like to pick up any counter programming dollars you can.
Yeah.
But I mean, who doesn't like
magic? Who doesn't like magic?
Magic's fun.
I mean, a lot of people like magic, but I wasn't a fan. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan of the sequel. I liked the first one.
Oh, I chew them up.
But I did not like the sequel that much because I felt like it was veering away from actual magic, and then we're getting into like the CGI realm.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like I like that practical stuff. That it was cool that they could get away with stuff using real magic.
Yeah, this one. I mean, this one I guess I felt a little more than like the first one due to a couple things. But yeah, I mean, no, for a third movie in a series, it's good. And like I said, and this is what I think you need to do nowadays. You need movies that don't cost $200 million to make and can just grab what they can and, become somewhat profitable. And, it's got a good cast on it and stuff. I mean, the cast's actually pretty loaded in these movies.
Yeah. And then people pop up and you don't expect them to be like, I never expect Morgan Freeman to be a part of this.
People pop up in this one, do you?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, like, so, I mean, I still want to see it because, like you said, it's a fun film.
It's definitely worth a watch.
But can you just, without spoiling, that thing that I have a problem with, do they reel it in a little bit?
No, I mean, there's a pretty cool, like, practical kind of like setting in the movie that works out real with like for a lot of the magic stuff.
Yeah.
But the one thing that got me with this one, and the first one got me with this, the second one not so much, but this one's like when you get to the end and you're like, oh yeah, I had no idea that was coming.
Okay.
Because they try to do the magician that, hey, we're gonna keep you going with look over here while there's all this other stuff's kind of happening.
Yeah.
So but yeah, no, I mean, it's not a big flashy CGI mess.
Good.
It's really not.
I felt like that's where it was leaning towards when they did the second one. I was like, there's not enough practical stuff going on, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Let me know.
And then what do we got? Number one, which did we have? Were we surprised at this?
No, I mean, of course.
Okay,
not.
so Wicked has really made some noise at the box office with 150 million opening weekend up until today, which by tomorrow it'll probably be close to 200. And you're not shocked. I'm not shocked. The first Wicked, phenomenal. I've seen the play, phenomenal. The zeitgeist, the hype, the love for this franchise is insane. You're not a fan.
I'm just not a Wizard of Oz guy. Never was. Also not a big song and dance kind of guy.
And there's an argument that I could say like this isn't a Wizard of Oz story, but then there's an argument that's like it is a Wizard of Oz story.
Nah, there's some little Dorothy Funko that's a Wizard of Oz story.
Dude, listen, I've seen the film, so you're not off at all. I will say this, like I'm going to be reviewing this film later on in the show, then letting you guys know what I thought about it. I mean, I know you see tons of reviews out there already. It's currently sitting at a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes with critics, but the audience is at like a 92.
And even if it was horrible, they'd never seen it.
Yeah, I know. And some people are arguing that a friend of mine was like, it's a curated audience. I'm like, which is true. They invite who they want to see these films before they come out. That's part of marketing. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah. But I'm going to give you guys an honest, right out of the theater after the fact reaction later on in the show. So stick around for that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the box office tally. Let us know what movies you guys went to go see this weekend. What are you excited to see? Maybe we said it. Maybe we didn't even talk about it because it's like so low on the list. It didn't make top 5. But
Season 2.
Yeah, Season 2.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah. You didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't know they were making a second one. I didn't know. I missed that entirely. Bad movie fan. Bad DJ.
No, I mean,
dude, Sisu 1 was...
You probably got people out there that are like, what is that? They don't even know what that is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So tell us what it is.
Sisu is basically, we call it silent European John Wick. So the story of this, it's the end of World War II. And I think he's either Finnish or Swedish or something like that. He's like, a Scandinavian guy or somewhere in that world. And he's like a gold miner. And the Nazis come and stuff like that. He's trying to like drag a bunch of gold back to the bank to cash it in. And you find out that this guy was like the #1 Nazi killer in World War II kind of thing. And it's just this crazy old guy just destroying people. Mm-hmm. I don't think he talks the entire movie till the very end.
What the
hell? So it's kind of cool. Very little dialogue in it. And it's all just action scenes. And he has a dog. So that's, kind of leads to the old man European John Wick stuff too, but it's just
that's always fun.
It's a cool, super ultra violent, stylized kind of movie.
I mean, again, that is always fun. Yeah. Let's get into the first topic of the day because we normally do off topic, but other than what you're telling me you've seen and what I've seen, there's really not much to talk off the topic. So let's get right into the topics. And the first topic that we're going to talk about today is of some sad news, some real sad news.
A lot of big news.
We might want to dim the lights low and say a little prayer over the fact that we're going to lose this property, this project that was promised to us by Paramount. And what we're talking about is The Last Ronin, ladies and gentlemen. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin, based on the graphic novel, which broke a lot of hearts. You know what's crazy is that as sad as this story is, we want to see it happen. We want to see it play out. Did you want to see this?
Yes and no. Yes, I wanted to see it. No, I had no delusions I could make it through the whole movie, but I mean,
yeah. How do you?
Everyone is up in arms about this, right? This is because the other thing too is that the video game might be on the shelf too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But here's the thing: it makes perfect sense that this is never going to happen.
I think now. I don't think ever, but I think right now.
Well, for right now,
it makes sense.
So obviously, Ninja Turtles goes. That was our thing, right?
Yeah.
The Last Ronin. If anyone doesn't know, the Last Ronin is a story arc where there's a new mysterious villain that shows up. And there's one, you find out there's one turtle left.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the book, you don't know which one it is. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because everyone should go read it.
Yeah.
But what they don't tell you is systematically in the following issues, you're going to see all your favorite characters not just killed, but like ripped to pieces.
Yeah, man,
it is like wow.
Yeah.
So when you have a property that's 40 years old, like the Turtles, and would this movie have worked for us, 40-year-old? Oh yeah, 100%. But unfortunately, you have a property that you have to continue selling to children as it goes forward, and you can't have this movie out there because everyone's going, I want to see the new Turtle movie. Can't let an 8-year-old kid accidentally be brought in to see this. Raphael's shell getting split open like he's a crab at Red Lobster. I mean, you can't do it. Like, you can't have that out there. I said you can't have that out there for what it would cost to do this thing right.
Yeah.
You can't spend $225 million on this movie and then big, oh yeah, you really shouldn't see if you're not like at least 35 years old. You won't get it.
Yeah.
So, now doesn't mean you can't, like, I'll take an animated one. You can do it for a lot cheaper. And you can still do it, like, you can make it like a Spawn TV show from HBO or something like that. And you can do it like really gritty and you could do all that and then give us another live action Turtle movie that is like good for everybody. That's not CG wrapping in an elevator, because they're doing another Turtle movie too. So.
Yeah. No, and that's another thing. Like you cross the IPs and things get mixed up, and people, it's like the whole DC thing where they got 2 Batman out there now, and it's a little confusing.
But this would be like there's 2 Batman, but Clayface is going to rip Robin rib out of his body and stab him through the face with it. But it's. You're basically, you're not canceling the Turtle movie. You're pivoting to a more widespread, age-appropriate movie. So you're still getting another live-action Turtle movie. There is a rumor out there that I read that they are very heavily leaning into possibly doing physical suits again, doing all practical effects, because I think the CGI thing, especially with the budgets and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how the AI thing comes into that, but you just can't. You get, again, like you said, you can't have 2 going. And I just think you run the risk of just the backlash from the people who would hear about this thing after it started screening and didn't know what the story arc and actually took kids to it.
Yeah.
The press could have been real bad. So you know what? I'll take it as an animated. Give me a really good animated one. You can even do it as a series. Sell it to like HBO or something. And give me do a 45-minute long animated for each issue or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool because then that way you can split it up and you don't have to watch.
Still get your story in motion.
Yeah, you don't have to certain stuff you don't have to watch with the kids. They don't have to watch all the They can watch some of the episodes.
Exactly. Because I'm sorry, but
no, go ahead.
Because say they did it. Are you more mad that you're, and it's pretty double-edged sword, right? You're gonna be mad either way, right? But you're mad you're not getting it.
Yeah.
How much more mad would you be if you knew they were making it, you built it up in your head, and you go to see it, and you realize like all the kills happen off screen so they could keep it PG-13 or something?
Yeah, but it was supposed to go R. That was the rumors. It was supposed to go
until someone with a suit and a checkbook steps in and says, no, we can't do that.
So what I'm thinking is that, no, I agree with you 100%. I think that it's selfish for us to be mad that we can't have this because let's be real, it can't happen. Okay. And I was thinking that when they said it, when they first announced this, in my mind, I'm like, this sounds like a really good idea because it's something that I want to watch. But I'm like,
there's no way.
I'm like, wait, they still got the new cartoon that's doing well. The cartoon keeps getting renewed over and over, but then they just recently canceled it. But that's still prevalent. Like it's still relevant. People know it. They're still hanging on it. And it's still doing the sequel to the movie, the animated movie.
That's coming too, yeah.
So Yeah, it's just too much. That's too dark too soon.
It's too much. It's too much.
Dark too soon.
Ninja Turtles has only lasted this long because it transcends generations, and you can't put the. I mean, there's action figures for Last Ronin too, but you can't put the $10 action figure money and the fruit snack money and the Lunchable money at risk. You just can't do it, or else Turtles will slow down.
And not enough people buying hot toys. Sorry, guys, but not enough.
Oh, no. Did you see the? You see, Mondo is making 60 Turtles.
I did.
I'm not saying Donatello's on pre-order already, but Donatello's on pre-order already.
Yeah. No, Mondo's been stepping it up with the turtle stuff. Definitely with the turtle.
Intro.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, I mean, that's the Last Ronin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is not happening anymore. It's a gut punch, but at the same time, it is a necessary gut punch. And I agree with my man DJ here. It's too dark too soon. Maybe we'll get an animated down the road.
Go animated.
But we will see. Let us know in the comments below. What did you guys think about? What did you even know was happening? Because a lot of people didn't even know this was happening. It's kind of a thing. The nerds, the comic nerds, we know it. We know it. But a lot of people don't even know it's happening. Yeah. What do you think about the Last Ronin storyline? And would you have been, would you have been front and center? Let us know in the comments below. All right, let's get to this next thing, man. This next thing, we're excited about this. We've been waiting for it. I think this movie is 10 years too late. I think that it should have been being made around the time that, there was Lord of the Rings and things like I feel like if they were doing that, they should have already been doing this movie. Legend of Zelda, we've gotten first looks. We've gotten first looks, ladies and gentlemen. It is coming. It's real. It is actually happening. This thing exists. It's tangible now.
I still don't believe it. I'm sort of trying to.
No, this is there. This is real. This is actually. These are actually two people who are Link and Zelda.
my brain's telling me, hey, look at a picture. My heart's like, don't get excited yet. Right? It might not happen.
It kind of looks like a Hallmark commercial that it's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this
seriously?
It's not AI though. No, hold on, let me break this down. So we got Zelda played by Bo Bragason, and then we have Benjamin Evan Ensworth playing Link, and this is them in full costume as Link and Zelda, and what I'm gonna only imagine is Hyrule or some place around Hyrule. What are these pictures making you feel right now?
Oh man, I can hear the music in my head.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
obviously, again, we were just talking about how old we are. You remember the first time you popped that gold cartridge in and the music came up.
I still have my gold cartridge.
I mean, everyone knows the words, right? It's dangerous to go outside alone. Here, take this.
Yeah.
I am so excited for this. I've been waiting for this my entire life.
Yeah.
Zelda is it's my favorite game series.
Really?
100%. I played almost I think I played all of them.
Okay.
I'll counter what you said about the Lord of the Rings. I'm kind of glad it is so far away from the other ones, because that way it's its own thing. It's not a Lord of the Rings clone. It's not rushed just to fit into that niche or whatever. But the fact that we're getting Nintendo movies is so dope. And the way they're doing this one, there's a couple, granted, we don't know everything that's going on. I do like the fact that, number one, the kids, they've done some artsy stuff. You don't know who these kids are.
Yeah, I know who the boy is. That's about it.
But it's not it's like Chalamet or it's Link and Zelda.
Yeah.
So far as I can tell, no one real big name is in this thing. So it's going to really let you just immerse yourself into the story. I mean, the Legend of Zelda story arc is amazing, right?
Yeah.
The other thing too is it looks like they're not doing a particular game story.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I mean, we don't know though.
Because everyone's like, it's Breath of the Wild. No, it's not, because Zelda's wearing the blue tunic, but Link's wearing green. It's not Breath of the Wild. Link wears blue.
Yeah.
It's not Ocarina of Time. Zelda's in a dress. It's not Link to the Past. It's any of that stuff. So, and it doesn't need to be, right? The cool thing about Zelda is, as long as you have these two characters, whether it's Ganon or Ganondorf, however you want to do the bad guy, and you have, somewhere you'll see Majora's Mask hanging on a wall,
bows and arrows and potion.
Yeah, a bomb and stuff.
You're good.
I mean, I'm so stoked.
And the Triforce.
Oh yeah,
you gotta have.
They'll be part of it.
Yeah.
And the amount, obviously, you can go a million Easter eggs deep if you want to.
Yeah.
And you can pace that out, and just the fact that they're spending real money on it. Nintendo's kind of doing it themselves because they have the movie studio now. We'll talk about it again later on, but. I'm so excited.
Do you think let's speculate a little bit, because we know it's happening. This is here. It's real now. Franchise potential. Do you think they're looking to drag this out? Because we know
Yeah.
we know how sensitive Nintendo is when it comes to their property. They don't really like to just look how long it took them to do a Mario the right way. Like they went animation instead of live action.
Yep.
I'm surprised that we got a sequel so fast. I mean, money wise, it makes sense, but
$1 billion is $1 billion.
Yeah, but we know how Nintendo is.
No, they're picky. Right?
They're very, very sensitive about their properties. Do you think they're doing this in hopes that it's a franchise, or are we gonna get?
I do, and I think they do. I think it's all but guaranteed.
Mm.
There's and it's funny too. It's at least the optics are that they're on different sides of the spectrum. Mario, you basically you pulled a bunch of stuff from the video games right off the bat.
Yeah,
and you could just go right into a sequel because you had all these other games to play. We're going to pull this from this and this from this. It's cool.
We're going to talk about Mario.
And that's why I'm not trying to say too much. But this one, if they are doing an original story,
I
mean, who knows? They took so long between Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword or whatever. They could have 3 game scripts in a bin somewhere. They were just waiting on making. Like, hey, you know what? It's going to take too long to develop a game. Let's just turn it into 3 movies. So this is
true.
I mean, it's not like they're going to be grasping at ideas for this. The story won't be thin.
Yeah.
So and again, I mean, is it going to make as much money as Mario? Possibly not.
I think,
but in what we live with today, as far as like what live action movies make, is they're going to do well. I mean, I don't see how it does not do extremely well.
Are you familiar with Wes Ball, the director?
Yeah.
He did Maze Runner, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Do you think any of that holds water in what we're going to get? Do you think that matters?
No, because if he does something they don't like, Nintendo's like, no, nope.
Like, we don't care about your vision. We don't care what you've done in the past.
Yeah, nope.
We want this, this.
Nope. They'll have a little stick and whack
Nintendo don't play, man.
They protect their baby.
Yeah. Al, any interest in this?
Not a Nintendo guy. I was a Sega guy, the TurboGrafx 16 guy.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, they do a Bonk's Adventure movie.
Yeah, I'm cool with it, though. My daughter's a big fan of Nintendo, of course, because kids always oppose their parents. And she'll definitely enjoy it because she's a Mario fan. I like Mario. I'll give that because I was an Atari guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I dig it. Listen, I like to see new things come out, and I see how dope the video game market is doing right now when they make a film. I mean, look at that Sonic franchise as well. I mean, you said Mario, look at Sonic.
Sonic is doing way better than I've expected it to do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I think this will make more than Sonic.
Of course, it's gonna make more than Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
I agree there.
But again, I mean, it could. I don't see how it could be bad. I just don't. I mean, the score should be killer. Yeah. Because Zelda's music is almost second to none.
All you gotta do is just play that song in every scene. They don't even need a score. Just keep playing the Zelda theme in different iterations. One with piano, one with violins.
Maybe you get a scroll, almost like Star Wars kind of.
They just take that one piece of music and just change the rhythm and change like the arrangement of it. You're good.
I know. I mean, there's so much, plus all the ocarina music and stuff. And plus, like the other thing is, like, you have an entire, this big boy movie. You have an entire movie where the lead character doesn't even have to talk the entire movie.
This is true because
Link
we don't know.
talk.
We don't know what Link talks about or what he sounds like.
And all he has to do is just say one thing the entire movie.
Yeah.
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah. Oh my God! Right from the cartoon. Those who don't, if you don't know, you need.
If he doesn't, he doesn't have to talk the entire movie until the very end, and he turns on.
Oh, he's gonna drop that. If he drops that, I'm gonna die laughing.
It'll be your Avengers Assemble moment, 2026.
We are waiting a long time for this, though. It's not coming out till 2027.
Oh, it's 2027.
May 7th, 2027. Which I'm not mad at because they're still filming. They're not going to be done filming until about next year. So that gives them a whole year. Plus, we got Mario coming next year.
Yeah, I mean, and who knows? Like, are they secretly filming 2 back to back? You brought Lord of the Rings. Are they doing something like that? Maybe you never know.
I guarantee there's going to be a post-credit scene. This thing, I think. I asked you the question, but I didn't answer. I think that they're going to do this with the intentions of franchise. At least 3. At least 3. You know what I mean? Kids. Trilogy. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm here for it, man. This is. I've been, like I said, not that I wanted them to do it so close to Lord of the Rings, but in my mind, I kept thinking, if they could do a Lord of the Rings and do it as well as they did it, why haven't they attempted the Zelda movie yet? Like, this should have already been done.
I see what you're saying. I think it took the Mario thing to happen for Nintendo to realize that what they were sitting on.
Yeah, but at least we've gotten a Mario movie before. At least they've tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is that we've gotten a Dungeons and Dragons, we've gotten a Lord of the Rings, we've got 6 Lord of the Rings, we've gotten a Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
We have never gotten this.
Yeah, no.
We've gotten a Princess Bride, and we have never gotten this.
If this thing's happening to the Princess Bride winner for
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that if we can do movies in that realm, and quite a lot of them have come out pretty well.
Big fantasy epics.
They've done well. Someone should have said, I got an idea. Let's do the
someone was holding it back. Someone, it was like a not yet kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So
I mean, maybe like you said, the old Bob Hoskins Mario thing is like maybe that just put a bad taste in their mouth with the live action stuff. And
like I said, Mario, Nintendo, man, they're just like, nope, don't touch our stuff. Don't touch our toys.
I think it's gonna be worth the wait.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know how excited are you about the new Legend of Zelda movie. Now that these photos are out, if you guys have not seen these photos, you can go check them out on our Critics Facebook and Instagram. We are Critics on Instagram and Critics on Facebook. Let us know what you think in the comments below about the Legend of Zelda coming in 2027. Now, let's get on to this next thing, ladies and gentlemen. The movie world, there's a lot of fantasy stuff out there, a lot of nerd stuff out there, but we like to talk about some of the pristine sides of the industry. We got Oscar season is coming up. Golden Globe season is coming up. So big awards are going to be getting handed out. But there was a governor's awards or a ceremony that happened in lieu of the Academy Awards, and they gave an honorary Oscar to one of my favorites. I don't know what you think about Mr. Tom Cruise, ladies and gentlemen. He just got an honorary Oscar, which is his very first Academy Award, his first Oscar.
It's kind of crazy.
Very crazy. Very crazy. But he delivered an amazing speech that I plan to clip. Like, I thought that I wish I had set it up to play here, because he was talking to, like, when I heard him speaking, it was like he was talking to the little kid in me that fell in love with movies in the movie theater, and why it's important for stories to be told on the big screen. Did you get a chance to even check out this? Did you even see this?
I've read some transcript stuff. I didn't see the video.
Any of that stuff stick with you? And what do you think about Tom finally getting recognized for his contribution?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to work. So he doesn't do a ton of Archie stuff. Yeah. I mean,
Eyes Wide Shut?
Magnolia.
Yeah, that's
probably it.
Yeah.
But as a movie fan, someone likes to go to the movie theater, someone likes new movies coming out. This guy saved all your asses. Like, we wouldn't, like, you might not have AMC if it wasn't for Maverick. Like, Maverick was it. Maverick, he saved the world a billion times. He saved the movie theater industry. Yeah. So I have no problem with him. The guy's made $1 gazillion worth of like box office revenue and stuff like that. But like I said, the biggest thing is that what he did with Maverick. I mean, Top Gun Maverick was everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we almost lost all of it.
Going back as far as like I can remember what the Oscars or the Academy Awards meant to what it means to people, period. I mean, we think the best of the best. Mm-hmm. We think top of the food chain when it comes to film directors, actors, producers, even wardrobe, costume, music. How do you feel about a participation award? Like, because they did the same thing with Angela Bassett, which who should have gotten one years ago?
For Stella.
yeah.
I mean,
like,
or what's love got
to do with it? Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, with him, I don't see it more as a participation trophy. It's more like a lifetime achievement award kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, even that, it's like, what, really?
Like, here's the deal. It's like, look, you've been around forever. You've never gone off and done like an Oppenheimer or like a Nuremberg that's coming out. You did all these dope Mission Impossible movies. I mean, Risky Business and all this. So you did your own kind of thing. The stuff we don't look at. Like, we're not looking at, Mission Impossible 3 for awards. You made $800 million. Cool. We're not like Maverick won sound editing or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably sure won Best Picture.
Yeah.
That's just me though. But he just doesn't do stuff that they look at.
See, but when you say that, and I hear everything you're saying, but as a film lover, I think the Academy needs to open up a little bit, because there's a certain kind of genre, and then there's a certain way a movie makes you feel and kind of shapes reality, shapes the time, shapes the culture. And he's done a lot of those movies, whether it was Top Gun, whether it was a Mission Impossible. I wouldn't even put Mission Impossibles in that when it comes to shaping the culture. But I would say a movie like A Few Good Men, maybe. I would say a movie like Jerry Maguire, maybe. I would say a movie like Rain Man, maybe.
Rain Man, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got nominated for Rain Man, though, didn't he? Maybe that was one.
Probably.
Maybe.
But like, there are movies out there that, you know, like, there was a time when the Academy Awards were a little more loose. I remember Nicolas Cage, Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I have I understand the importance of the Oscars.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff that wins Oscars, I think, is just not that great. There's some horrible movies that won Best Movie.
No,
horrible flicks. Traffic.
No, which one?
Traffic.
Oh, you didn't like Traffic, huh?
You know, just like Beautiful Mind. I didn't get into. I understand why they picked it, but like, you know, just kind of like, I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't like to go to the movies to be sad.
But that's what it's getting, and I love the Oscars. I watch it every year, and I want to cover it this year. Like, it's getting too art. Like, it doesn't, artsy doesn't mean amazing. Artsy doesn't mean great, because there's a lot of movies that are not so boring that you can watch and be like, hey, this is something, like something.
Sisu.
Yeah, no, but even like I was arguing something just recently. The Marty Supreme, which we're going to talk about later. I can't give you guys a full review, but I will give you like a little bit of a reaction. My review is being held until December 1st. I can't talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. But even like a movie like that, where I can't tell you, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Tom has done enough movies where something in his catalog, he's done for the last 4 decades. Like, he's done something where you can cherry pick and be like, this deserves that. Think about all the people that have won over Tom Cruise who haven't put in as much as Tom Cruise.
And he's never went to TV. He's never gone to streaming. He's never done any of that stuff. And he's taken chances, like, you know, like, has he made some horrible movies? Yeah. Yep, sure has.
Yeah. Everybody has.
Mummy movie was horrible.
When you're around that long, you're bound
to.
Yeah.
But he's like, I mean, I think at least in our lifetime, I mean, there's kids nowadays who are like, you know, who are good actors. But he's like your last like great American movie star. He's like your last one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I mean, I don't mind it. It's cool. I mean, it's not like it's, you know, they gave to him for. And they do this a lot. They do these Lifetime Achievement Awards a lot, Clooney got one, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
I don't know. Al, what do you feel about that? Do you agree with the participation award, or do you think that maybe the award should just open up a little bit and kind of not focus so much on the pristine storytelling?
I'm with you. Yeah, stop with this artsy fartsy stuff that they celebrate movies and not everybody watches. You know, they celebrate the niche audiences, and you need to get away from that. Listen, go what the fan energy is at. Listen, I'm with DJ Sisu. That first movie was fire. I'm excited about part 2, you know, because I did get to hear about this before it came out. One of the few. You've mentioned some movies, you know, a lot of these artsy fartsy movies I never even hear about.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Up until the Academy Awards, and I was watching something today called I Kick You If I Had Legs. It's one of those artsy-fartsy movies trying to tell a story about a struggling person. And it's like, man, was I bored as fuck watching this. I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, artsy-fartsy not for everyone. And the Academy needs to wake up. And, you know, I don't also agree with participation awards. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I mean, you, if you're going to win, you should win because, you know, like, give me the reason why you won, not because I just been there. Nah, bro. I mean, but Tom, I mean, again, I am surprised he never won before. He definitely should get one.
Yeah. And I stand corrected because I said I used Nicolas Cage as a as an example, and he won it for leaving Las Vegas. Yeah, and
no, I know. I know what you meant.
Yeah, but you gotta correct me.
No, I'm saying like
you gotta correct me.
No, it's your show. No, but maybe it's not, maybe it's time they switch their categories up. Like, why don't we have like a most entertaining category?
Yes.
Listen, I will agree. Listen, that might be a little bit much. Most entertaining and just a little too on the nose. But like I said, there is a shaping of culture, a way that you shift the way that movies are being made. Cameron is an example of that.
Mm-hmm.
You get movies like Terminator. Would Terminator ever win an Academy Award? But it should. Because
Terminator 1 or Terminator 2 or a new Terminator. They're in like a visual effects one.
Yeah, there are movies that shape the way we tell stories from one point to the next.
Yeah. Yes, agreed.
It doesn't have to be, oh, that's a superhero movie, so it doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, something like that.
What franchise in the history of film has ever lasted as long as the MCU? Regardless of what some consider a box office flop.
Mission Impossible.
But that's what I'm saying. But as long as like there are movies that people consider a box office flop, movies in the MCU are still making hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office, which not any regular schmegular movie that comes out can be like, I'm going to release this week. I'm going to bring in $200 million.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like if you brought MCU. Something like Avengers obviously is not getting nominated for Oscars.
No, I know.
But
well, it has, but for like sound.
Yeah. So I'm saying like,
effects.
if you had a category, I mean, I remember like, on your left or Avengers Assemble, you had grown men standing up, cheering and crying. I don't remember anyone standing up and cheering and crying when some, British lady playing a French nun from like from the 1900s, knocks a tea kettle off a stove or something, and she wins an award for it. No one really gives a shit.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's the shaping of the culture of its period. It's like we're changing the way that stories are being told. And that's an over-exaggerated example when we're talking about Marvel and things like that. But there are movies that aren't on that Marvel level that still can shape us and shape storytelling that never make it even in the category. And then like Al is saying, there are a ton of movies that I only know about are being nominated because I'm in that world of deep diving into who's who making what. And these things come across my email, and I could watch an Academy Awards and I can know every single list of every movie and actor that they're talking about, but I'm that niche that's in that wave.
Maybe you start splitting the I mean, one thing that always pissed me off about the Oscars is a musical is not a comedy. That drives me nuts. Stuff like that, where it's like, maybe he should have won something for Maverick, but he couldn't because it's in the drama category and there's an action movie. And so he's like all this, French war mumbo jumbo in it, it's like, I don't know. But I don't.
Comedy never gets recognized.
Exactly.
And there is some great, and I mean, absolutely great. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what won the comedy Oscar the year The Hangover came out? Chicago. What? Whatever it was, it's like someone, it's
like you telling me that a Mel Brooks didn't deserve in his time, in his era, when he had Black people laughing at themselves and, people like, there are a culture shaping moments in some of these comedic performances.
Comedy always got.
And it just.
There we go.
What?
You brought up. He deserves this award.
Yeah.
Because Tom Cruise should have won Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy or Musical for Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
And they didn't even nominate him.
Yeah,
Tropic Thunder. He got porked.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with this at all. That was it right there. Tropic Thunder show, because I watched that movie twice. I'm like, that's not Tom Cruise.
Dude.
No, it's not.
If not.
Lies.
I mean, if not.
The credits lies.
Listen, the makeup in that movie is phenomenal. Just give it to Robert Downey for his performance in that. Like, this is a man right now still culturally receiving his flowers for wearing blackface.
They had him on the. They were talking to
accept that character as one of your.
Everyone accepts that character.
I think they were. I watched some clip. They were interviewing like Phase on Love or whatever, and they're like, who's your favorite of this list of the top earning box office earning African American actors? It was like Denzel's up and like there's Robert Downey Jr. in the blackface or whatever, and he's like, and he starts just dying. Like, oh, so yeah, like say, like movies like that, like Tropic Thunder, where should have got something.
Yeah,
at least recognition, and didn't, because the way they have the Academy system. So yeah, I have no problem with them. Give him his little trophy. It's cool. Yeah. Doesn't hurt anybody.
I don't know, man. Listen.
Again, he saved all their jobs too. So
congratulations to Mr. Tom Cruise. We want to know what you guys know. If you even know about this, because like I said, this is like one of those pristine off TV type of ceremonies.
Variety article pop up.
Yeah, the only way you would have known about this is if you're in the mix and you saw an article pop up and you looked into it. Tom Cruise won an honorary Oscar for his contribution to film. They named off, of course, the obvious ones, Top Gun.
It was on my
Days of
IMDb
Thunder.
Pro newsletter.
Yeah, there you go. Let us know what you guys think about this. Do you think that the Academy Awards should open up a little bit? We're not talking about every movie getting in there. We're not talking about Marvel movies getting in there, but there are those few that do reshape the way we tell stories. And I think that those ones should get a little bit more recognition. Let us know what you guys think. Drop a comment below about that. Let's talk about some trailers.
Yeah.
Some new trailers dropped during the week. Some were exciting, and then some were just, oh yeah, that thing is happening. When it comes to those, one in particular stands out to me, and I don't mean to talk about it like that because I actually think this is a pretty good story. But live action,
hope you're thinking of the same thing.
Oh yeah, we're definitely thinking about the same thing. We're talking about Moana.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different one.
Moana dropped a new trailer for their live action adaptation months after we just celebrated their sequel to the animated. It was also announced around the time that we knew that there was a sequel to the animated coming, and then out the woodworks, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to do a live action of the original. Disney is not doing very well with their live action films. They haven't been. I don't think they're all terrible. There's quite a few that I actually like.
Decent ones. There's some really good ones.
Beauty and the Beast. I thought
Jungle Book was killer.
Yeah, Jungle
Book was dope. Right?
Come on.
There's some good ones.
I am one of the few people that didn't have a problem with Pinocchio. I'm one of the few.
It was fine.
I thought it was fine too.
It was fine.
But now we have the live action Moana, and of course with Moana, you can't do Moana without The Rock, or I should say, The Rock won't let you do Moana without him.
I think that's more of what we're talking about here, right?
So the Moana trailer dropped. I'm gonna play this in the background. Al, you know what to do, because we can't really show this to you guys, even though it's out there on the internet. They don't like when we share.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw this? When you watched it through, like?
I mean, it seems fairly shot for shot.
Yeah,
it's soon. It's a little soon, right? So here's the thing. So we're looking at the current generation, we'll call it, of Disney anime movies. Like, I think Moana is probably the best one. Maybe Tangled. I Tangled a lot too. I'm glad that they're doing this instead of the way they were going to do Tangled, but it's another story.
Yeah.
So it's a little soon. I think the $1 billion that Moana 2 made, obviously, or was projected to make, helped a lot. But like you just hit the nail on the head. The Rock has an option or something. He wants to do it. He can still play himself. That's what it is. The Rock can still play. It can play live action Maui. That's why this is happening, right? It doesn't seem like anyone else was really given much care to. Like, Alan Tudyk's not even voicing Hey Hey and Pua in this one, which is like, you had to get a different guy to, like, you couldn't, like, why, you know? That's a small hang up, but it's I mean, I guess maybe they're just trying to, maybe the other ones didn't work because they're our movies or even older than us. So it's like, it's, the nostalgia isn't hitting like they wanted to. So even like, and then like, Mulan was a little bit newer, but like not quite yet. Aladdin, same kind of thing. Still, it's kind of
Aladdin wasn't bad.
Aladdin wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Moana wasn't bad either. It just didn't have the one thing because they couldn't do it because the one guys don't like the one thing.
Yeah,
you know what I think? I'm smoking, right?
Yeah.
They don't like Mushu over there.
Yeah,
but I think it's more like, hey, let's get the kids who were maybe 8 or 9 when Moana came out and get them to go see the live action with all their buddies from high school or in college or like that. I think it's more to see what happens when we move the goalposts closer together, and maybe, and also, it's not, you didn't flip all the, the genders and the races, all that stuff. And I don't think that works either for whatever side of the fence you're on with that.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of Polynesian actors playing a bunch of Polynesian characters, and, we'll see how it goes. The one thing where I think this is, and I think the movie's going to do just fine. I think the story will be just fine. I'm stoked you got the Kakamoras. They spent the money on that. Those guys crack me up.
Yeah.
the one thing that I think is gonna hurt this movie is that this kid's way more talented than I am. She can't sing like the other girl.
Oh yeah.
That song is not good. And what I think made Moana so good is like, dude, I've been at, so I obviously love Disney. I love Disney music. I like Disney tattoo, like all that stuff, right? And Disney has 70 years of history of just excellent songs in their movies. I've been at an after hours event at Epcot with 25,000 people around that World Showcase with the DJ going, and he plays that How Far I'll Go song. You have 25,000 people just belting that out in unison. Nothing, not even the Frozen stuff hits like that song.
Yeah.
That song is killer.
Yeah.
And I just
shout out to Lynn.
That's gonna be the one thing that's gonna be like, oh, that was good, but you know, the song wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's gonna do just fine. But I think this is just a grand experiment of if we move the goalposts closer together and don't, and that's just really shot for shot it. Don't change anything. Keep it all within a generation. Maybe that helps the bottom line with the dollars.
I can't help but ask the question, why does this have to exist?
Because The Rock has an option.
No, I know. No. Listen, like, I don't care that it exists. I think there's an audience for it. People, we're gonna rush out and we're gonna go see it. We're gonna go see this. Like you're lying through your teeth if you think you're not gonna go see this.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, just because it exists doesn't mean it should. All it's doing is make the same way it's setting it up to be amazing and do very well. It sets it up to be an absolute failure.
Yeah.
And then what happens with that is you're playing around with legacy. Like, you're toying around with it. You're toying around, and is it that good that it's worth toying around with legacy?
Yeah. I mean, so if it does bad, it's gonna do two big things, I think. Okay. Number one is, I think it's really gonna kibosh anything live action we had going forward for a while.
I mean, there's nothing left. What else?
There's a lot. There's a lot
that we care about.
I mean, there's stuff I care about.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, why don't we have a live action Sword in the Stone, live action Black Cauldron? Like, there's some.
Well, we don't got a Sword in the Stone yet because now we're getting Zelda. I mean, listen, all that stuff.
I mean, live action Black Cauldron or something like that. So number one, I think it's really gonna. I mean,
and they listen. Not to cut you off. No. They've tried that Sword in the Stone thing with the kid, whatever it was called.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the Disney version.
I know.
It's gonna really hammer the live action Disney thing. If they can't nail this, like where you have the target audience still of age and you can't hit it, that's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah.
Like Sleeping Beauty, whatever, I can understand because it's
yeah. Even the Snow White thing was far-fetched.
This thing bombs out. I don't know if you're gonna see The Rock in live action ever again, because he's The Rock. Oh, The Rock's made more money. No, the Fast and Furious cars made the most money. It's like it's not him. Like everything he's in. I mean, that Hurt Machine, tanked
Smash
out.
Machine,
Smash Machine, tanked out. Oh, Hurt Machine, totally different movies. Smash Machine, the Red One thing on Netflix did very well.
But they have a new Jumanji coming.
Yeah, but that's not just him.
Yeah.
This is like, from what I've read, he spearheaded this. This is him. This is his character. The whole thing, the whole Polynesian thing.
Yeah.
So this could be, I mean, not to us, but to a certain segment of the industry, pretty catastrophic if this scene doesn't do well. I mean, it's going to do fine, but I'm saying like, so it's not like it's like a no risk kind of deal. There's a lot riding on.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I say what I say, because I'm like, listen, I don't have a problem with Moana. I like the movie. I like the story. I like the sequel just as much as I like the original. Yeah. So I like I said, I'm there regardless of whether I'm paying for it or it's just a screener. I'm there. You don't have to beg me to go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go see it too.
But does it have to exist?
No, I think this is an experiment. Okay, the stuff that we a 10-year-old watched when they were a kid in cartoon, trying to make them go watch it in live action when they were late 30s didn't work, right? Or hasn't worked as they'd hoped.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when it's within 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Your daughter wasn't in the Moana kid, was she? No?
My goth daughter is not much of a Disney girl.
Yeah, I figured that. So yeah, no, I mean, and I want to say, like, even when I say like the questions are in my mind, because it's like when they're making this movie, and I watched this trailer because we're talking about the trailer, it still looks animated. Like it's
all the water.
It's
Yeah.
so CG.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we do? Like live action esque. Like, what are we doing? It's like you just want to.
Yeah, like I said, yeah.
Pay for people to stand in.
Yeah, like part of me was like, like someone said, like, why didn't they use a real chicken? I'm like, oh, because Tay doesn't look like a real chicken.
He doesn't. But to keep those characteristics of that, you got like it's
the pig will probably be real.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I'm there regardless. I wish, you know what it is, it's concern. I want this to do well. I might feel like it's a little too much too soon. Like we didn't have to jump out the gate with this yet, but I understand The Rock it's physically, timing is everything.
Yeah,
he needs to get that. He wants to get that out.
And he's in a suit.
Yeah, and him playing Maui is like the perfect role. I don't really see you giving that to anybody else. It's like how we felt with Robin and the Genie.
Yeah,
Listen, that was a 50-50. That Will Smith was going to pull that off.
Yeah.
And he did, but...
Because it was a different Genie.
Yeah, but it's like, who can do Maui other than The Rock?
Yeah.
So now is the time for him to get it out of his system and then we move on.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I really do think that this, for good or bad, is going to control how they handle these things going forward.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys, let us know what you guys thought about the Moana live action trailer teaser. There's a teaser. We didn't we barely got anything. We just saw Moana.
You don't need a trailer. You've already seen the movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you know what's so funny is that we got all the Moana. We even got Hey Hey. We didn't get no Rock. It's like he's like the unveiling.
Like, oh, hey, look, it's me.
But yeah, let us know what you guys thought about this teaser trailer. Are you excited about a live action Moana, even months after we just got a sequel to the original that did very well, did $1 billion in the box office?
We talked about. I think I like 2 better than 1 story-wise.
No, me too. I was arguing with someone about that. I was like, I really like 2.
Having the more characters, like, man was killer.
Yeah, and I didn't hate the music. I thought the music was strong.
It just didn't have the one song.
Yeah, the one song.
The one song.
Or the 2 songs, if you count You're Welcome.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. But How Far I'll Go is an all-time song.
Yeah. Guys, let us know what you think about Moana in the comments below, if you're excited to see it or not. Let's get on to this next one. I think this is the one you thought I was talking about.
Probably.
I actually don't have a problem with this.
Okay.
And one of the reasons I don't have a problem with this trailer or this property even coming back is because of how well they did Freaky Friday.
Okay.
We're talking about Devil Wears Prada 2. It's got a new trailer. It's got a new teaser, and we got our original stars back. Meryl Streep is back, Anne Hathaway is back, and then we even got Stanley Tucci coming back.
He's awesome, right? Yeah. Everything he's in, he
listen. I'm not one of those people that's a huge fan of the original. I've watched it, but not paid attention to it. I will, on purpose, be going back to watch that so I can be ready for this.
Yeah,
I am interested in this world, and I love the fact that it has its fan base. They take care of it. It doesn't look sloppy. It looks like it's still bringing it. I love the fashion stuff. I'm looking at it from a marketing standpoint, and I'm just like, I'm in. This teaser, this trailer, it does it for me, and it's barely nothing.
Yeah,
it's barely the music, the red shoes, like it just does. This feels like 90s like fashion movies, like like Working Girl and stuff like that. Like it pulls me in. What do you think? You're not in this?
So I mean, the first one was fine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can tell looking at me the way I dress. I'm not into the fashion real much.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's definitely a why did this need a sequel thing?
Really?
I mean,
people love these characters.
And I know some people like really love this movie. I mean, I am a huge Anne Hathaway guy, right?
I'm a huge Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway.
I mean, to me, Anne Hathaway is like our Audrey Hepburn, right? Like, and the fact that she can still kind of play the quirky, kind of like 20-something, and she's older than us. It's like, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's just like I don't know. I mean, it just, I'm sure they all came back for like, they're not not like scale, but I'm sure that, they all came back basically just to kind of hang out and play around, kind of. Like, it's not like probably
I don't know.
payroll kind of movie?
I don't know though, because it took a while for them to greenlight this because they were kind of slow jamming on it for a while. I think Anne was the one that was kind of reserved about it.
Script maybe.
Yeah, and then Meryl was the first one to say yes, it's happening, but we're waiting on Anne, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And then
well, that's different than them all taking 10, 15 million to make it. It has to make it has all this pressure on to make all this money. Because I don't think this thing's, the first one made a lot of money. It was a different time. But I don't know. I mean, it'll be fine. Like you said, I mean, Stanley Tucci's in it. Like, I don't know if my quarterback's horrible ex-wife is in this one, but like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I mean, if you told me it was coming straight to Netflix, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll check out one of these days. It's not, it's cool that it exists. Like, I'll end up watching it, but it's not one of those things where like, oh, I gotta mark that one down on the calendar.
Really?
Although the way things are going, I might want to see that more than Doomsday, but we'll get there when we get there. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm interested.
It's the same week. It's same week. It's
same week as Doomsday. As what?
First week in May. It's gonna get murdered.
No, first week. Doomsday's in December.
They move it. So what's what's Marvel's movie next May then?
There was nothing in May.
Marvel always has the first weekend in May.
No, they don't have it this year. This year, Doomsday. The trailer is premiering exactly a month from when.
So then why is it Mando and Grogu? Okay, never mind.
I think Mando and Grogu.
It's July.
Yeah, I don't think that if there is a May date, it ain't a Marvel movie that I can remember that I can think of. Check that out.
I just assume because it's.
I know for a fact that Doomsday's December.
Okay, well, it's just because since Iron Man, they've always had that first weekend.
Yeah. No, I know because the last May when I remember, I think was Guardians. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm excited for this film. I think that Meryl Streep is. People love that character as Miranda. I think she owns this. This is her baby. I'm all for it. They murder this. So
I'm sure it's gonna be very good. It's not something that the excitement's not there. It's just because there's just other stuff.
Nah, I get it. I totally agree. I know you ain't checking for this out, right?
Oh, absolutely not. Especially now that I'm a single man, I have no reason to sit down and be brutalized as a man.
But you have the red heels on.
I don't have red heels today.
I mean, I do think it's gonna probably tackle like modern media or something like that.
And Doomsday is December 18th.
Yeah. You're right. Marvel doesn't have a movie this May.
Yeah, there's no Marvel movie this May. It's December 18th, and the trailer drops December 19th this year.
It's all by itself right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Spider-Man is what, July?
Yeah,
Spider-Man's July, I believe.
Interesting.
So yeah, man. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm on board. Y'all let us know what you think about the Devil Wears Prada 2. Did you see the new teaser trailer? Are you a fan of the original? Do you think that this one is going to live up to the original? I think it's going to do just fine.
I mean, I've seen every Anne Hathaway movie, so I'm definitely in for it.
I think it's going to do just fine. Just like I said, I have faith in this movie because of Freakier Friday. Freakier Friday it impressed the hell out of me.
Yeah, my cat just watched that.
It impressed the hell out of me. Didn't expect it to be as charming as it was. And yeah, I thought it was great. So I'm in on this. Devil Wears Prada 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know. All right. And the date on that was May 1st. May 1st.
Yeah. The week before Mortal Kombat.
Oh, man. Head to head. Miranda versus Mortal Kombat.
Johnny Cage.
All right, this next trailer, we got one more trailer for you guys before we get into these reviews. And I think this is the one that you are excited to talk about because this is your bag, man. So we're not going to waste any time. I'm a huge fan, but you know more about the more modern, newer stuff than I do. So I will be honest, I'm not that excited for this movie.
Okay.
We're talking about Mario Brothers Galaxy, the movie. The official trailer has dropped for this. Everybody's coming back. Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Jack Black, who talked to Taylor-Joy as Peach. And I knew it was coming. I knew that they changed the name of it. But I'm a little disappointed.
Okay.
I'm disappointed because I wanted them to follow that lore. Like we got a true-ish to like story of the original Mario Brothers storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't we get Mario 2? Why couldn't we get the dream sequence? This trailer even teases us with Mario sleeping under a tree, and then he wakes up, and it's like,
remember Mario 2 what we know as Mario Brothers 2 wasn't Mario Brothers 2. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
It
They
was a reskin game.
ended up changing.
No, I mean it was. I thought they were going to do Super Mario Brothers because of the Yoshi tease at the end of the last one, right? So obviously Yoshi's in this one. I think it was Oreo or Nabisco or some other cookie, whatever, leaked the Yoshi art. So that's Yoshi's killer, right? Thing with Mario is everything's kind of interchangeable now. Once you got into like the Mario Kart and the Smash Brothers world, it's all kind of just all in one place now.
Yeah.
It's not like alternate storylines or anything like that. And the big thing with this one is we get Rosalina.
Yeah,
Rosalina is the turquoise princess, right?
Yep.
My daughter's super stoked. That's her Mario Kart character, so she's all up in arms about it. But like,
yeah.
Oh, sorry. The little Bowser thing kills me.
You think they give us too much in this trailer, though?
I don't think this is even gonna be in the movie.
No. I'm talking about like even a Rosalina pop up at the end. Like, what the hell? Like, they really didn't waste any time. Like, I feel like they gave us the Mario Kart stuff all over again. They gave, you know what I mean? Like, they just pretty much gave us everything that we saw in the other one. How does this stand out at all?
I mean, it's hey, look, here's all your toys back. You know, here's a couple new ones.
Yeah, is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate because for me, I'm be real. This movie doesn't do anything for me other than the fact that it's a Mario Brothers sequel, and I like Mario, and I'll show up because it's Mario. But other than that, I'm not super excited for this. It looks good. It looks great. The colors look beautiful. I love that shot there when her and Toad jump into the star and fly through the planet. Like, I love everything visually. But none of this hits any of the nostalgia strings for me. I do not care. I don't care about none of it. I don't.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, so if you would put, obviously they had about 30 different ways they could have gone, right? They could have gone with a Mario 3. They could have gone with Mario Sunshine or something like that.
Yep. Mario Paint. Mario. They could have did anything.
Mario Galaxy. The Mario Galaxy games are very, very good, right? If you haven't played them, they're excellent.
Yeah.
I think the other thing too with the Galaxy stuff, number one, you get another female character out of it, which you could have brought Daisy or whatever, but like Rosalina, she's so good, right? So good. The reason I think they went Galaxy is because
toys. They want to sell games.
It's not just toys.
They want to sell games.
So
real.
That was weird. So Mario 1, right? What did the first Mario movie have? Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone within the last 40 years knows those characters.
Yeah.
So how do you introduce new stuff and grab more people in? Well, everyone forgets the Nintendo Wii sold about 75 trillion consoles. Mario Galaxy was the storyline that came out for the Wii. So your distribution base for the games on the Wii was the highest it's been on any console, period.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of why they went the way. Plus, obviously, space gives you an entirely different locale to differentiate it.
Yeah.
Then you can always go back to Mushroom Kingdom because there's going to be 3 or 4 of these things, right? You can always go back down there and go back down to Mushroom Kingdom and do something else, and you can spin Donkey Kong off, and you can do all the other things. But I think just you didn't want to do a whole movie underwater. You can't do a whole movie in the desert. You didn't want to do a whole movie in the snow, right? And all the stuff like New Super Mario Brothers and New Super Mario U and Luigi's Missing, it's all just Mushroom Kingdom stuff. You had to get out of Mushroom Kingdom. Just, kind of like look at Star Wars. You had to get on Hoth to make it bigger, better, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's why they went Galaxy. But I think it's just because, they just released the games again. But I think just the space thing gives you the new setting. And again, I think the real big thing was the Wii. That console base was massive. And it's the generation that you're trying to get the movie dollars from too. So it's like, oh yeah, because at one point in time, mom and dad bought you a Mario game for your Wii, whether it was card or something else.
So what I'm hearing is that Gen X, we are no longer worth $1 anymore.
No, because they know they had you at Mario.
Yeah, they won't buy that for $1. Right?
Yeah, exactly. No, they already had us at Mario.
I mean, they had me at Mario, but now I'm gonna go because it's Mario.
Yeah, no, I think it's just. How do you up it? You can't do a straight Mario Kart movie. You can't do Smash Brothers yet.
No, but they already did. Like, listen, the first Mario is a blend of Mushroom Kingdom with Mario Kart and Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong Jr. and all that stuff. So all Diddy Kong and all that. So you get all of that in that one movie. I just feel like we were cheated out of like come on, Mario 2, Mario 3. Mario 2 is not even a Mushroom Kingdom.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
a
not.
dream world.
Because
Like
it's a different game.
Yeah, it's not even
It's
real.
a reskin game.
Yeah.
No,
so,
I mean, I think, and I think they call it Mario Galaxy very loosely. I mean, the first Mario movie had stuff from Luigi's Mansion in it too.
yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
I think it's Galaxy had.
And you said the Mario wedding, the
wedding. Yeah, had the wedding from Odyssey too. Even
Odyssey.
so, I think it's Mario Galaxy just in the fact that hey, there's gonna be a little MacGuffin in space.
Yeah.
And Rosalina's in it, and that's probably all it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but Galaxy had a couple cool little mechanics too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the flying and stuff like that you saw in the trailer. So I think it's like, hey, we'll make them fly, and we'll bring in Rosalina. And instead of doing this underwater, let's shoot them up into space. We'll call it Galaxy. That way we can use the Galaxy tag. We're going to release the games that year anyway.
Yeah.
You put Galaxy on the figures and the dolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
I hope.
The important thing is Chris Pratt still sounds like Chris Pratt. You can't just do a damn Mario voice.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Either way, I'm in there. It looks great. I want to see this in IMAX. I'm definitely checking this out.
Oh yeah,
IMAX.
yeah.
I don't remember. Did I see Mario, the first one, in IMAX? I don't remember. I don't know if I did.
This thing's an ATM.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to see this in IMAX. It looks great, bro. Yeah. So this is in theaters April 3rd, next year. So anybody that's hype, we don't got much longer to wait for this. This is definitely going to drop. I'm still trying to figure out, like with CinemaCon, like what the secret movie is going to be, because they always do a secret movie at CinemaCon.
Okay.
And there's so many movies that are like so close to CinemaCon that it could be any one of them. And I'm just like, I don't even know which, because they don't do a week out. It'll be like a movie that's like 3 months out. So if you count from when CinemaCon is to like midsummer, it could be anything that's dropping.
So just because I've realized over the years that the universe hates me, you're going to see Master of the Universe before me. I can tell you.
I'm going to see what?
Master of the Universe before me.
That's the one I was thinking. That's the one, like, I'm not going to lie. That's the one that I was thinking that it might be. But I don't know what studio is going to be generous enough to be like, here, screen our movie. But I know it's either going to be Master of the Universe.
It won't be that.
It might be Mario. It might be Mario.
They don't need to push theaters to carry the film or to sell the popcorn buckets, or they don't need to push people to go see the movie. They don't need to all they needed was this.
All right,
so $1 billion.
So this year it was How to Train Your Dragon.
And people were on the fence about that.
But it was great.
Yes, that kind of goes back to our Moana thing too. When you move the goalposts together and you go shot for shot, maybe that's,
It was great. And I didn't see the original ones. I watched that
first. They're good.
And then I went back and watched I was like, that movie's great.
I tried the 4K. Dude. I was Guru.com at the 4K for Black Friday for $12.
So I'm hyped just for that. So ladies and gentlemen, let us know, how excited did the new Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie? That's a long title, by the way, too. How did that make you feel when you saw that teaser trailer? Were you expecting what I was expecting? I wanted to kind of go linear, more like, all right, we did Mario 1, now let's do Mario 2 in the dream world, then maybe a Mario 3, and then so forth. But like you said, makes sense. Let's mix it up and follow the money trail.
Yes.
Because that's what they did. They're following the money trail. Yes. Nintendo was hot when it was NES. Now let's go to the Wii. They totally skipped Mario World. They said the hell with 64.
We're not going to do it in black and white like a Game Boy game. No, they saw a giant pile.
They skipped GameCube. They skipped and went straight to the Wii. Yeah. Let us know what you guys thought about it. And again, April 3rd, you guys can check this out in theaters. All right. Let's get into some reviews, ladies and gentlemen. I went to see one movie over the weekend. Actually, I saw a couple of movies, but I can really only talk about one. My last one, more like just what the vibe. But the first movie that I saw, all of you have seen, most of you have seen, and we're talking about Wicked, ladies and gentlemen. Wicked for Good, the sequel to the 2024 Wicked film adaptation of the play, which was originally a book, which is a fan fiction spinoff of The Wizard of Oz.
Movie, which is based off another book.
Yeah.
A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
So I'm going to read my thoughts on what I thought about this film so that you guys can get an understanding of what I thought. And listen, we'll get into it. I just want you all to hear what I thought about this. Here we go. Wicked for Good is an enormous second course meal best served in unison with its first course, Wicked, from 2024. It plays like a conclusion it's meant to be, but offers less to hold on to in terms of emotional buildup, standout songs, and originality. You can feel the strain as director John M. Chu stretches the story's back half into another 2-hour spectacle, running low on steam, smoky mirrors, and the lingering magic of performances that elevated the original. At a certain point, the film leans heavily on lore, narration, and familiarity for nostalgic embrace. The cast also show up and deliver, but there's a faint weariness in their eyes in the end. A solid 3-hour epic would have been more than enough, rather than dragging fans into theaters just to cash in a second time around. So, oof. It's not bad. No, listen, hear me out. It's not a bad movie per se. It just feels stretched. For anyone that's seen the play, have you seen the play at all, DJ? No?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen the play. So you automatically already know that first act is stronger than the second act.
Yeah.
By far, we all agree. Everyone that's seen the play, myself, people that I've talked to who are big theater heads, they all agree that first act is stronger than the second act. This film solidifies that. This film puts a stamp of approval on that opinion. And it's not that it's not good. It's just, it doesn't need to be 2 hours and 17 minutes. It is, it's, you feel, I felt it. I'm not going to say everyone's going to feel it.
No.
But I feel it. And you feel it because we know that the better music is in the beginning.
As I say,
we know that the better acting is in the beginning.
Once you hit gravity, it's all downhill.
Oh yeah. And now you're just like, we're playing with broken pieces right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. I went back and I watched the original again recently, like yesterday. And I'm like, everyone looks like they're having a blast. When I watched that second part, I'm like, everyone looks like they're ready to go home.
We call it the Hobbit effect. That's the Hobbit effect. You take something that should be a 5-page book when we were kids, and they try to turn it into 9 hours with a movie.
Yeah.
You thin it out too much.
It just, God, man, it just, I don't know. Like, it was cool, and then they really lean in on the Wizard of Oz stuff, which you don't really get in the play. We know, we allude to what we know, but they don't have to show so much for us to get to understand the assignment when you're watching the musical. This one, they're just like, we're gonna throw in some, we're not gonna show her face, we're not gonna show your face, but that character is here. And you get a lot more of that than you really thought you were gonna. It's like, why don't y'all just do the Wizard of Oz remake? Let's just do it.
Yeah, they can't.
Let's just fucking do it. Like, you're giving us this, you might as well just do it. And like, so I don't want to sound like I'm crapping on, because it's not the worst thing. It just would have felt better if you would have just given us a 3-hour movie from the beginning.
With an intermission, what they do at the
we didn't even need an intermission. We got a 3-hour.
Like if you wanted,
we got a 3-hour Marvel movie. Just give us a 3-hour movie, and make that ending work the way it's supposed to work, without shoehorning in. Like, listen, they are relying on the nostalgia juice. Like, Wizard of Oz fans, why? I mean, we are Wicked fans. We like the musical. We don't need to see Toto and Dorothy and all that. And I hope, I might be spoiling it, but I know a lot of you have already seen it. But if you know the play,
if you've been to a Target, you've seen a goldfish package, you know it's all coming.
Yeah, man. It's like they just really lean heavily on the narrative of the story that doesn't belong in the story.
Yeah.
And that's like towards the end of the movie. So imagine them dragging it and then throwing that in and just saying, hey, look, kids, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can honestly only, I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it either.
None of them? Really? You're not the first. You're not the only one that's... I know a lot of people who are fans of the musical that don't want to have anything to do with it.
I'll go watch that. I'm not even a fan of the musical, but I'll go watch that damn Bob
You didn't like
Hoskins.
the musical? Really?
I'm not a musical guy.
Okay.
I'll go watch that Bob Hoskins.
But you do agree. But you do agree that Defying Gravity is a pinnacle moment.
Especially like, so full disclosure, the whole reason I even found out what Wicked was is because I say I don't like musicals and song and dance stuff. I was a huge Glee person back when Glee was on.
Okay.
And her mom in Glee is Nina Mendel.
Yeah.
So that was like, oh, who's this way? Oh, nice. Went down the rabbit hole, et cetera, et cetera. So, but yeah, I don't need to see it in a movie form. But like you said, I know enough about the stretching thing. But this was kind of where we talk about the Moana stuff, where it's like, why? The money. If you go, and I can't speak from the movie, but I can speak from all the other stuff I like, all the Chuffa stuff, right?
Yeah.
You go to the store, it's all the Wicked dolls and the Wicked Funko Pops and the Wicked. It's all the exact same crap they had last year, just with a different logo on the box.
Yeah.
So it's in there getting you to buy all your kids the stuff again.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, hair's messed up. I need the new one. It's the exact same doll. It has a different, et cetera, et cetera. So
it just doesn't have wicked.com on the box.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. That was the best. But I think this was. I mean, and I was there. I saw people last night at the theater, or Saturday night at the theater last night, showing up like in pink and green.
Oh,
everyone's all.
When I went, everyone was dressed up too.
But from what I've read, you're not the only one. I've read a lot of people who are all in person. Like, yeah, we didn't really. They could have done it all in one, but it was just they cash grabbed it.
Yeah,
they cash grabbed it. It is what it is, right? And if they're not the first one to do it, they won't be the last one to do it.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I mean, everything does it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. The only thing I'll say about this one is it did get like I saw they have these really cool Care Bears out there that are like it's like Sunshine Bear, but he's like the Tin Man and stuff like that. And there's like those were kind of cool. But that I couldn't even remember one of the songs that's in this movie.
Yeah.
Like
in the second one?
Where it would fit. I don't know. But like I don't remember in the play, the original Broadway show, if they did they do the thing where like the dude turns into the scarecrow and they did that? Okay, I don't remember that.
They do everything that you get in the play. It's just it's a little body horror-ish. Like they kind of flesh it out a little bit more.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, so Tin Man, and you get some origin stories later. I don't want to ruin things, but you get some origin stories.
Yes.
And
I must have put that out of my brain because I hate when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, and that was probably the better half of the play that I liked on that second part. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're tying it in, but they also didn't give you any extra Dorothy narrative. They just tie that bow and keep it trucking.
Yeah.
The movie leans very much into what we already know about. Like they show you the things that you don't see on stage.
Yeah.
When they really don't really have to.
It's going to be interesting because, obviously Wicked 1, did really good money, right?
Yeah, did great. Didn't hit a Billy though.
Didn't hit a Billy. It did really well opening. But I might be remembering this wrong because again, didn't follow because I didn't care. A huge chunk of that money is when they started re-releasing it with like sing-along and then like 3D sing-along and you ain't getting that on this shit.
Nah, this one's
that ain't happening on this one. So did they pay the price? Because it's all. I mean, obviously they're gonna make their money back. Like this one's gonna. I think this one will stall out and not.
Yeah, I mean they opened up. We talked earlier. Opened up 150,
higher than the first one.
They've got at least another 2 weeks. They've got
Thanksgiving,
Christmas, Thanksgiving. Yeah, they're gonna keep it there till the New Year. They'll keep it there to the New Year.
But you know what? But you're not going back 3 or 4 times with your buddies to go sing the songs and stuff with this one. That's the problem.
You're not, and word of mouth is going to hit. It might make it to Christmas.
I heard a couple people I know saw like, that sucked. Yeah, I'm not saying I said that. I'm saying like people aren't as they were excited to go see it.
Yeah,
because it's their thing.
Yeah.
But it's not the first half of Wicked is your theater geek.
Yeah,
like crowd.
Oh,
this one doesn't have any of those.
Dude, not even to cut you off, because when I was rewatching the original, all I kept thinking, right, I'm watching this, I'm like, this choreography. There's no choreography in the second one that I can remember. There's no choreography. Yeah. There's way more songs in the first part, and there are way more catchier songs in the first part.
Because like the main 3 songs are all in the first half.
Yeah,
Popular, Defying Gravity, and the other one. I forget the other one's in.
And then that final 15 minutes with Defying Gravity, if you just pop the movie on and just play from the moment she's in the tower, started there, all the way to the end of the movie, is better than this entire movie. That last song piece, that final moment, the acting, the singing, the emotion and everything all the way to the credits hit is better than this entire movie to me.
So watch the first half of Wicked, then just go watch The Wizard of Oz.
Basically.
Robert Kachefa.
That Defining Gravity song is unbeatable.
That song is killer.
The performing around it and the acting around it and the ending of that movie made me hate this movie. When I rewatched it last night, I was like, man, I hate Wicked for Good. I hate it when I rewatched the ending of the first part.
I've heard it from like some like theater geek friends I have that are like, "Oh yeah, no, that's," and they try to like, "Oh no, it's great." No, I can tell by your voice that ain't great.
Like I said, like for all reasons of being a fan and making it an experience, you want to go check it out, dress up, have a ball. It's definitely ladies' night, theater bud night. Go check it out.
Yeah,
but I almost probably guarantee when you're done with this, you're gonna walk out and be like, "I'm not going to see it again."
Yeah. What do we have the rest of the year? Zootopia, then that's
Avatar.
And
Avatar. What's it gonna do?
Another popular thing that I could give 2 damns about, but
yeah, that's my review on Wicked for Good, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I didn't discourage anyone from seeing it. I'm just giving you my experience. Whereas I think, if you want to just finish the story, just go watch it. But you might be left with nothing. And I guarantee that last song in the first part trumps this entire movie.
There's no party going on in the theater for the second one.
Yeah. And that's all I gotta say. All right, so let's get to this last film before we wrap up things here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, DJ, I want to thank you for being here with me and trucking along.
Anytime.
This has actually been one of our shortest shows, believe it or not. And I got invited to a very, very, very special screening of a new Josh Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers. You guys might know them from Good Times. What was the other good one that they did? The Safdie brothers. I can't think right now. Uncut Gems. With Adam Sandler. Very, very special screening of Marty Supreme, directed by Josh Safdie, one half of the Safdie brothers, and starring Timothée Chalamet. He is in this film as well. And there's some other people in this movie that I want to give some credit to. We got Gwyneth Paltrow, an unrecognizable Gwyneth Paltrow at one moment. Then we have Tyler Creators in this, and Odessa Azion, who is just growing on my heart ever since I've seen her in a movie called Pools. I love this girl, and I love her in this movie. Marty Supreme, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Al, don't throw that up yet, because I cannot give you a full review. So I'm almost weary to even give you my reaction to this film as of now. But I can give it to you on December 1st. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to throw that up, Al.
All right.
I'm just going to give you an idea of the vibe of this film. And I will tell you what I thought about this movie versus the other Safdie brother film, which is The Smashing Machine.
Oh, okay.
Benny did that one. Josh did this one.
Tanya Harding's husband, is that what you do? Tanya Harding's husband, is that what that was?
This guy?
Yeah.
Was he? I don't know what
he looks like. It looks like Jeff Goldblum.
No. So he's playing. So this, I for the longest time thought this was a biopic, and it's not a biopic.
Oh, okay.
It's based on the era in which ping pong took over nationally.
Oh, okay.
It took over like globally, actually. So Josh, we had a Q&A in the special screening, and he was kind of breaking down, how Timothy got into. Yeah, he showed up. He was talking because I didn't know he was a BU alumni.
Oh,
yeah. So he took film BU, came back, and he also came back for Uncut Gems. I didn't know that either, but he did.
Yeah.
And basically, he told a story about how he met Timothy and how he had him involved. He had him involved with this movie far as Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay.
And they were working on it. And basically, it's just about a guy who's his own worst enemy is his ambitions. I think people like me, myself, Al, you'll probably relate with this character. This guy is just go mode. Go mode.
Yep.
Fuck your kids, fuck your wife. He don't care about nothing but his plan. You at times question, should I like this guy? But he's brutally honest. Like he's just cut and dry. And you're like, well, shit, he told you. This is what he was going to do. So like at some point you start rooting for him because you understand his grind, his passion, what it means to him. And there is where the heart lies. You're like, this guy is go mode, and he's not letting anything stop him or tear him down. So that's pretty much what the film is about. Whether or not I loved it or like it, I can't tell you, but I will say that the emotional ride in this movie is in fact worth the price of admission.
Okay. He's a ping pong player?
Yeah. Competitive ping pong. And this is like, it takes place in the 50s.
Okay.
When it was all like coming up.
Going into this, did you have a favorite ping pong player?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
Going into this, honestly,
I thought everyone did.
No, going into this, I really only cared about Timothy and the fact that the Safdie brother did it, because I believe in both of what they do. And yeah, man, this kid's still on my list as one of the greatest. And when I was talking about earlier about the Oscars, and I said that some movies just deserve to be in the conversation, regardless of what it is. It doesn't have to be Best Actor, Best Picture, Best anything. This is one of those movies where I say it better be in the conversation.
Yeah.
About, I don't give a shit if you're like best lighting. I don't care if you're like, I like the way the logo looks. Something from this better be in the conversation.
Almost like start giving out awards like, hey, we're just gonna make an all-star team. Here's our 6-man all-star team for the year.
Yes,
kind of thing,
yes, absolutely. Marty Supreme, ladies. I can't, like I said, I can't really dive deep like I want to into this film, but it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of those ones.
Sneaks up on people.
That's all we got for today. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're checking out. It comes out Christmas Day.
Okay.
Marty Supreme. It will be in the
Your favorite ping pong player?
No, I didn't even know. I can name one other.
You got a favorite ping pong player?
Forrest Gump.
That's right. I was trying to say the Forrest Gump joke.
There you go. I was about to say.
Josh Safdie, man. Timothy Chalamet. Make sure you guys are checking it out in theaters December 25th. But you will have my full review and reaction on December 1st. And also check out We Are Critics YouTube or Critics TV, or go to wearecritics.com, where I have a snippet from the panel where Josh Safdie talks about when he first got Timothy on board, and there's a full-blown article about the event that happened and went down. It's doing very well right now. Like, a lot of people are asking me more clips. So I'll make sure I put more clips of the Q&A up as this thing is gearing up to come out. And that's all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Week 16, episode 16 of the Screen Room podcast. We want to thank you all for being here. I'm your host, Klep Napier, and I got my man DJ. Where can they find you, brother?
fanmenpod.com, Fanmen Podcast YouTube, on Instagram at DJ Not or at Fanmen Podcast. All over the place. DJ Gove on Facebook. We actually have a Fanmen Podcast TikTok now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Tiki-Taki now?
Tiki-Taki. I'm trying to figure that thing out. So yeah.
Tiki-Taki.
All those places.
Al, where can they find you, brother?
You know what it is? The real Al Mega at Comic Crusaders, and also big Web Pop Music, baby. Get it done.
He's got such a commercial voice.
He's
like the old radio guys. And of course, you guys know me, Klep Napier. I am Klep CX on all platforms. I like to keep it simple for everybody, so you can find me. I'm everywhere, Klep CX. Or you guys make sure you're following We Are Critics on Instagram, or you're following Klep CX on Instagram, or you're following Critics on Facebook. You can follow us at Critics TV on YouTube, or just check us out at wearecritics.com, where we have movie news, television news, and pop culture for all you guys to follow. We also have interviews up there. This coming Wednesday, which is Thanksgiving Eve, right?
Yes.
This Wednesday, there will be an exclusive 20-minute long interview with David Desmalchian and myself, where we have a new segment that we're calling Spotlight On. Spotlight on David Desmalchian. We sit down and we talk about his process, his passion, his vulnerability when it comes to this acting thing and all the things that he's been doing. And it's a great conversation, and I want you all to make sure that you're tuning into that this Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. We're dropping it. It'll be on our website, and it'll be on our it'll be on our website, and it'll be on our YouTube. And yeah, and we still have much more content coming from Rhode Island Comic Con this year. I know, DJ, you got some stuff that you want to get out, and I got some stuff that I'm going to be putting out. I have conversations with the Ned's Declassified team, and then I have a whole conversation with the cast of Degrassi that we're going to be dropping real soon. So you guys make sure you're tuning in to everything that we got going on at wearecritics.com. Stay tuned. We will see you next week. Peace.